She right got me.
Hit boy and be some, you gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then
today, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The Bills ball carrier.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down. The numbers for him from a week ago, 15 carries, 62 yards.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Bill.
Throwing on first down is Allen. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs.
Allen's pass.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Allen. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
Bills first down.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. That catch good for only a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Allen hit. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them. Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8.
The Ravens take over.
And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He'll look to throw right away. Flushed out right. Space to maneuver at the 40. And all the way up to the 46. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Wide open receiver complete.
That's good.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. DK Metcalf, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have taken the early lead.
The kick is good.
And the Ravens lead at 7-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Fielded in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 27, Allen finding Knox there, complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Buffalo.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Allen. And he's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 45-yard line.
17 yards. First down, Bills.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Here's the first carry of the game for Zach Moss. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Buffalo.
Now Allen. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 19 carries, 73 yards, and a touchdown.
And to me, the goal is the exact same thing as last week. Get him the ball early and often. I think he's got another big game in him in this one.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
Jackson.
3rd and 4.
They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Jackson from the shotgun. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews.
Complete to Mark Andrews.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
43-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's got him. Got his man on the end round. Complete. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. Tackle made there by Jordan Poyer. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. This is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ravens 7, Bills nothing.
Jackson on first down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 7-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Lamar Jackson sacked.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The field goal.
Tucker's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-0. That will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment.
It's funny, we had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator, and what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
The handoff to Devin Singletary. Marlon Humphrey on the tackle.
On first down, they stick with Singletary. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On first down, Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. From the gun, Jackson over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route.
Jackson.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Jackson, draw play to Dobbins. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. The Ravens on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Third and
Jackson.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with a bandit.
first and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run with Dobbins. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Ball carrier.
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Jonnu Smith, his 2nd touchdown on the season as the Ravens push further out in front.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
He's got it, and it's 17-0. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Taking it about the 1. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here comes Josh Allen and the Bills offense back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
They'll run on 1st down. Singletary. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 44-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Allen working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end.
Complete.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
And it brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, Allen. Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Ravens have got it.
Lamar Jackson sacked. A fumble on the play.
He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 42. So after the INT, it's Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Allen.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Nick Bosa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Allen going to throw. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
At
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Yeah, can he put it aside? Let's find out.
At the 20.
Play action. Now Jackson. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Give him 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Quick slant to Brown. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Allen and Knox teaming up there for a Buffalo first down. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's got the hook up to John Brown on the right side.
Allen's pass.
And he's going to have a first down here. They're also into field goal range now at the 27-yard line.
And the Bills first down.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. The kick by Bass is good. And they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Now this will make it into the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
The 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
another run here with Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
The ball carrier.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
And he will have a Ravens first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Give him the third down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
At the 37-yard line.
On first down, Dobbins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Operating from the gun. Jackson. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf.
That's good for a Baltimore.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll try the draw here with Dobbins. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
10 at the 24-yard line.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10.
They run again with Dillon. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Ball carrier.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down.
I think it's pretty safe to say that when you're up 3 touchdowns, the last thing you want to do is hang one up there and put it in jeopardy and possibly get it intercepted. You got a nice lead. You should be able to protect it. But if you get careless with the football, look out.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Allen will try again on second down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Jackson. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Jackson's pass.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson got his man complete over the middle. It's Andrews. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Jackson to Andrews on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
9-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. This will be caught inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens continue to pour it on.
The kick in.
And he puts it through. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Baltimore.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
They go right back to Singletary. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Give him 14 on that one. Now a run with Singletary. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Devin Singletary. The
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
15-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. This one into the hands of Metcalf.
Jackson's pass. Complete.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
32-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Baltimore first down.
On first down, Dobbins. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Final minute now of the third quarter.
First down.
Right back to Dobbins on first. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. We're in Baltimore. Third quarter action. 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. He'll find Metcalf. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. From the gun, Jackson. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Singletary. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty is a result of that hit there.
Allen's throw is complete. That catch good for only a couple.
Pass complete to Devin Singletary.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
It's 2nd and 8.
Now Allen again. And Beasley with it over the middle. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 40. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. And again, it's Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
And the Bills.
Allen to throw once more. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Patrick Queen picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen, it's complete to Brown, right side.
Allen's pass. Complete.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
But it brings up 3rd.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll be brought down with the 1st down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now,
under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Quarterback sack.
we've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Back at the 17-yard line.
They'll try to run. Here's Moss. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. And 3 yards on the carry there as this defense holds strong and takes it to 4th and goal. This defense continues to be good on 3rd down. I mean, they haven't allowed it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson.
J.C. Jackson.
The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have...
They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
He's brought down by Tre'Davious White. A gain of 2. Brings up
on 3rd down. Here's Dobbins. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
On the play.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it 1 more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
1st down, Buffalo.
Now Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2. At the Ravens.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen, little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox.
Allen's pass.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Allen with a throw caught by Beasley. And he'll go down at the 28. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Ravens' 28-yard.
Operating from the gun. Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And
Allen now looks to throw. And that's caught by Beasley. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Allen to Beasley, first down Buffalo. Allen fakes the give and keeps himself. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Allen. He finds his man. That's Sweeney. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. The Bills on third down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 10.
Well, they were unable to make anything.
And now here is another interception. Jeremy Chin picks it off. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Touchdown, Ravens.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And he'll be stopped just shy of the 25 with a penalty marker down. Here's the call.
Face mask. Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the
working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen, and it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Amazing, perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins, and boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
What did they call that on?
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line. Today's final score.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Ravens, the playoffs may be out of reach, but the win gets them to 4-8 on the year. And they'll have another home date next week as the Kansas City Chiefs come to town. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, this loss cost them in the playoff chase as they fall back to 7-5 on the year. And they'll be at
I heard a flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip with a split, we don't check for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Take a sip with a split, we don't check for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Yeah, the sun can't touch me, got a brand new visor, yeah. You're a friend, my buzz wiser, yeah. Get the job done like the equalizer. And I'ma grab another drink, cause tonight I'ma die like Michael Phelps. Hey, diving in this pool, I don't know what we have. Hey, I'm just telling you the truth. I heard a flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip with a split, we don't check for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Take a sip with a split, we don't check for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Get it triumphant, look, let's bump it. Don't mind me seizing the moment, energy up my body burning. And my stomach keep on turning, stop moving, I can't control it. On my last breath and I can't hold it, you gotta give it all I got. This for the ones that think I'm joking. This for real, lightweight bust off half a. Yeah, I'm sweating, baby. Must be all them happy meals. I don't know how happy feels, but damn, I'm trying to find you. Say I got sex appeal. I think it's cause I wear a flag gun. I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none. I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip with a split. We don't check for the win. Celebrate the win again. Celebrate the win again. Take a sip with a split. We don't check for the win. Celebrate the win again. Celebrate.
Flag on the play.
Yeah, yeah,
That's a flag on the play.
yeah, yeah.
Flag on the play.
Hold up.
That's a flag on the play. Let's go.
Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the side, flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake.
Let's go.
I just took off with that rock, just like Tyreek Hill. I just count 100 racks, that's a whole field. He don't want no championship, get him out of here. I just got a set, like I run up in the backfield. I just got a set, like I ran up on a quarterback. Shake and bake, make a play just like a quarterback. We ain't worrying about no formers, we ain't staying there. Running off the block, yeah, I'm something like a linebacker. I got juice like a Fanta, how you like it?
How you like it?
I'm on purple, I'm on yellow, like a Viking.
Like a Viking.
All these plays that I'm catching, I done gone crazy. I do my thing, 6 range, just like Tom Brady. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake.
Let's go.
I'm in the field like a Panther, I done up the standards. Like Michael Vick in Atlanta when it's time to scramble.
Tonight, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, Justin Tucker to kick off. It's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up Yardage.
On first down, Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield. They go play fake. Mahomes. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins.
Mahomes pass.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The numbers for him from a week ago: 25 carries, 81 yards.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Edwards-Helaire on the counter. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
No, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on, how about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38.
He'll run. It's Dobbins. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson, a short throw caught by Andrews. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 9.
On 3rd down, Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Still leaves him with 4th and short. Any chance you go for it?
It's definitely in the back of my mind. In fact, I've discussed it with my staff all week long, different situations that I may want to go for it. Where's the ball in the field? Do I have confidence in my trigger guy? What am I going to do? I'm also talking about my analytics department. What are the odds? If I don't get it, what's it going to do to me the rest of the game? Personally, I end up taking all that, putting it in my head and making a decision, and you know me, I'm probably going to go for it.
Wow, you want to make an opening drive statement.
Yes, I do. Once I have the ball and I've got it on the move, I don't want to just give up that easily.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and inches. At the
on play action, it's Mahomes. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And a first down, Chiefs.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Yards to go.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Here's Mahomes to throw. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. The 20. And all the way down to the 5.
Mahomes
39 yards there. A big one.
Kelsey.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just saw receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and
from the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he will have a Ravens first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 more yards there and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll run here with Dobbins. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Tackle made back at the
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Jackson from the shotgun. And this is incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and
from the gun, Jackson. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And this is incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
It's 3rd down and 5.
Mahomes now to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Justin Madubuike in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. And that is incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 11-yard line.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
That's a gain of 3. Brings up
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
At the 44-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. A quick slant to Hill. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
And the 1st down, Chiefs.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. The Chiefs on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Nick Bosa, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out, you see, and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
And the drive starts with a completion left side. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The end result, 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Jackson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
At the 40.
Now Dobbins. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That second down play nets a -4.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. The drive stays alive. A third down gain of 8. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1. At the Chiefs.
They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 26.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Andrews. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
That's good.
23 yards, the final tally.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
To throw is Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. Set to take over, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because, as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with a quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Chiefs.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Now it's Mahomes again. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Patrick Mahomes.
2 sacks last week. Another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Derek Nottie makes the tackle.
No gain on the play. 2nd and...
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield.
Jackson's pass.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Here's Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's a third down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. DK Metcalf, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Ravens have taken the lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Takes this about 5 yards deep and bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Complete to
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st down, Chiefs.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Mahomes firing complete. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. This is taken at about the 14. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Looking for his tight end on the corner, it's complete. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
3rd down and 1.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the 1st half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Chiefs.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
By Patrick Queen.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. And he comes back with one complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This will make it into the end zone, and we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
At the 48-yard line.
Jackson on 1st down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. No question that they're going to continue to look his way. 6 catches in the first half and now 7 on the game. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38. Jackson, draw play to Dobbins. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the
throwing on 2nd down, Jackson. That is caught at the 7.
That's good for another.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the 3rd quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
A gain of 14. First down, Kansas City.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. And a first down.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Up 2nd and 8 at the 40.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey.
Mahomes pass.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Clyde Edwards.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
38-yard line. A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Chiefs.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
Here's Mahomes to throw. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 21. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Kansas City.
Mahomes now on first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Now Mahomes' throw complete to his tight end Kelsey. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. He is going to find Hill here. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Makes the score Ravens 24, Chiefs 13.
They had it 1st and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
This Ravens offense heads back out there, led by Lamar Jackson. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if he can drive the bus here again on this drive. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now a carry for Dobbins. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
The ball carrier.
Tackle made there by Frank Clark. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
On third down, Jackson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That gain on third down, good for 28.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. So still 14 yards to go, second down. From the gun, it's Jackson. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf.
Jackson's pass.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
Baltimore Ravens.
They'll run with Dobbins. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A.J. Dillon with touchdown number 7 on the year. As the Ravens push further out in front. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
At their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense and Clyde Edwards-Helaire getting the ball back here. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone. And now he's just trying to do it for a 2nd time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage. And, again, that 2nd score here in the 3rd quarter. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
He was covered by Patrick Queen.
Mahomes going to throw. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they're going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage. This time a sack. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Brings up third.
Now Jackson on third down. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
The extra point.
And his kick is right through. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Mecole Hardman. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. 7 yards the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 46-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
again, it's Mahomes.
The Ravens' 35-yard line.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Stopped short of the goal line.
2nd and goal from the 1.
2nd and goal.
Now Mahomes. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Nick Bosa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City.
Complete.
A 14-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
For Kansas City.
Taken in at the 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 6-yard
The
line.
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a one-score game, but touchdowns on their last 2 drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. I've been in this situation before on the flip side of this. And all that's going on there is a little bit of finger pointing. Hey, what's going on? How can we stop them? Can someone make a play to try and stop this momentum?
Well, they're going to be ball hawking because they need a turnover on that other side. The Ravens on 3rd down. Well, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This is 3rd and 7. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. On 1st down, Mahomes. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And it is incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed a push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter? It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll take this close to a 1st down at the Chiefs' 20-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
at the 9-yard line.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Denzel Perryman coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Well, they only had a yard to go. They try to pass the football. Defense blitz. Defense got there.
Yeah, I think on this one, this is probably good scouting, understanding a few tendencies, and figuring out that, hey, they may take a shot, and they dialed up the pressure and got to him.
And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Tucker's kick is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game.
41, Chiefs 20.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time, but it'll be second down.
At the 25-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. Oh, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Patrick Queen in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Justin Madubuike in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game just illustrates how important home field really is. On paper, didn't look like much of a matchup, but now it's looking like it'll become one of the big surprises of the weekend. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
At the 48-yard line.
They'll go again with Dobbins. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
At the 45-yard line. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd.
They'll try the draw here with Dobbins. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 20. He'll throw from the gun. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And that will be incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for them. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Mahomes now on 1st down. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
He was covered by Patrick
Mahomes to throw once more. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Mahomes pass.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Mahomes pass intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The Ravens taking a knee with victory seemingly in hand here.
Tonight's final score.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Baltimore, the win is their 5th of the year as they move to 5-8. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Dallas Cowboys. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it and go. Now I get it and go. Now I get it and go. Now I get it and go.
Prime time over grind game, over time's up. Play my cards, dealt my hand, ain't really no time for luck. Either you got it, you don't. Lie to yourself if you won't. I put my shit in my cup. Did what I could, what I had. Now I'll be all in my bag. Copy and paste with the swag. Bet you can't do it like me. All my winners on repeat. Take your L like a boss. Stand 10 toes on your feet. I can never take a loss. I ain't set for the feet. 40 autos on the truck. I had a dream and it stuck. Living my life cause we up. Looking back like where the love. So I be hella low key. But contrary to belief, loyalty runs deep. I keep my ear to the streets. Struggle turned me to a beast. I'm off the chain, I'm off the leash. But baby girl, I play for keeps. Told my brother lately I've been scheming against all odds like Willie Beeman. I've been grinding lately, this my season. Lord knows I'm trying to find my reason. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, boy, how you gon' act?
Hey, I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it and go. Now I get it and go. Now I get it and go. Now I get it and go.
Ain't it crazy how them tables turn? You can fold or you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch him hate, watch him lurk. Can't relate, watch you skirt. Out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the murks, out the gate, on site. Red breed, red tight, set the bar, take flight. Yeah, I been grinding since a young and they told me my timing was coming. I been hustling with no fun and forget all the fame, get the money. I'm out in LA where it's sunny. I been eating since a young and since we ain't have food in our tummy. The life we was living ain't funny, but you cannot take nothing from me. Put that on my mama, my daughter, my cousin, my brother, I'll show you. Way better than I can tell you. The type of dreams that they sell you. That's why I learned from my failures. Don't do the handouts or the favors. Told my brother I'ma get this paper. Was left behind, I'll see it later. To keep it real, you don't need to wait up. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, boy, how you gon' act?
I remember sleeping with my ribs sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. 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 I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. 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 I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. Now I get it go.
Look at me. I bet you can't do it like me. Can't see me when I get on the ground. Game on, it's about to go down. A juke and shake it all up. My moves make 'em run them up. I'm lit so you know what's up. I got the party going up. A champ with the crown is here. I'ma win anywhere. Hey, so shake it like you don't care. I shake it up everywhere. And I can bake cakes by the pound. Blow the whistle 'cause I love that sound. And we can just keep going round. I'm ready for another round. Go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Hey, hey, go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Like work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work out, work out, work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work out, work out, work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work out, work out, work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work out, work out.
Panic camera to the middle of the dance floor. I think there's something going down. Shorty packing goods like a transport, and I ain't never seen something so round. How round? Round like a planet in orbit. Round like a b-ball. 23 Jordan.
Today, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The Thunder may not quite be... Jet sweep to start the drive. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Aaron Jones.
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
The tackle made back at the 39.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a 1st down.
47-yard line.
It's a jet sweep. This is Adams. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rodgers. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now. Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
We both know it's a league where they seemingly throw the ball in just about every play, but watching him perform last week where he threw 3 touchdown passes still caught my eye in a big way.
Still kind of the gold standard, 3 touchdown passes, isn't it? And for his efforts last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
I can't wait to see what he does this week.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
17. A gain of 7 yards.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have a Ravens first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
8-yard pickup. First down, Baltimore.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
To DK Metcalf.
He was locked in. 2 trips to the end zone, Charles, over 100 yards receiving.
How about the combination of route running, confidence going downfield, and the ability to go up and get the football? You're exactly right. It was hard for them to stop him.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 36. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
First down, Ravens.
They'll run on first down. Dobbins, nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Jackson into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at the 45. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
At the 40-yard line.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 40.
On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
For a Green Bay Packer. 1st and 10 at the 30.
On first down, Rodgers over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Intended
ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
And Hopkins' kick is good. And that'll make it 6-0 here in the first.
Packers 6,
So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field, and he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 27, Jackson will find Dobbins out of the backfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Jackson.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Dobbins. It's a gain of 20. First down.
On first down, Dobbins. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards. From the gun, Jackson. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
To J.K. Dobbins. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the
Here's Dobbins.
16-yard line.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
J.K. Dobbins.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Jackson. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Jackson from the shotgun. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown,
Mark Andrews with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Ravens can take the lead now if they hit the extra point.
Is good.
Tucker with the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
For Baltimore.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling, because nowadays in this NFL, you're thinking touchdown almost every drive because everything's so high-powered. Yeah, you'll take the field goal, but you always feel like you're leaving points out there when you don't put it in the end zone.
They'll be trying to put it in the end zone here on this drive.
6.
From the 31, Rodgers firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Rodgers pass.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First down, Ravens.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Andrews.
Jackson.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
7-yard pickup.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And that is incomplete.
Jackson's pass.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Makes the score.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front seven? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit and forced the field goal.
At their own.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 40.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Making the catch is Sternberger. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
First and 10 at the 29.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger.
Rodgers pass.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3-and-out.
A first red zone opportunity now for the Packers. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Jones on the carry.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And that's incomplete. A third field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on third down.
And 9 yards to go.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
Rodgers pass.
And they'll rally and stop him short of the first down at about the 6. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in. But I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game. Let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, past the 20, and he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
9 yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. And Adams has it complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 43.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10 at the 23.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Rodgers sacked.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and a yard.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Give them a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
At first glance, I thought he just used his size in order to win the route, but he also had a little subtle move in there as well. Made the defender think he was going one direction, but was able to track the ball in another.
A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Rodgers pass.
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll run it with Jones. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got
fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not get back there. It's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. From midfield, here's Rodgers. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Adams. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Patrick Queen, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. He'll get this one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. Hopkins' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run here with Dobbins. And he stopped immediately there.
J.K. Dobbins.
Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 12. 1st down
from the gun. Jackson. It's complete to Brown, right side.
Jackson.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
No gain on the play. Brings up third.
Jackson to throw on 3rd down. He drops this one off underneath here for Hill. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 12-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Savage on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Jackson. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he's locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Kick is good. Makes the score Ravens 20.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football.
Lamar Jackson.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Complete.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the
A shotgun snap and to give to Dobbins. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Darnell Savage on the tackle. It's a gain of 3. 1st down, Ravens.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Rashawn Gary able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
It's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. On 2nd down now, Dobbins, and able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Jackson.
DK Metcalf, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
Ravens will will line
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
44-yard line.
Rodgers now on first down. And a quick throw here that's complete.
Rodgers pass.
7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Aaron Rodgers on the keeper. Brought down at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
This is Jones. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Rodgers with the handoff.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Tackled by Jeremy Chin.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49.
Rodgers sacked.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks. And
under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner. And I don't think with 3 scores down in the 3rd quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd and 2, Jackson. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big-time 3rd down play for the Ravens. 41 yards.
A 41-yard gain. 1st down, Baltimore.
On 1st down, Dobbins. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's
now Jackson. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They have certainly looked his way in this 3rd quarter. Another catch, and it's good for a 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him to first. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing complete to Valdez-Scantling. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
And this is going to be incomplete. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Well, being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
See how they respond now. Right back to Dobbins on 1st. Down to the 25.
J.K. Dobbins.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Dobbins running out of the gun. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Brought down at the 20.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Makes the score Ravens 38. Packers 11.
So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
At the Packers' 8-yard line.
They'll run. It's Dobbins. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, Baltimore.
They'll run with Dobbins. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I just wonder if before that last play, if someone on the defense stepped in the huddle and said, we've been run over, run around, run through all game long. Can we come up with one stop right here? And
got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
Jackson's pass complete.
Hollywood Marquise Brown, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash. Tucker now to add the point after.
The extra point.
This one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Just take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete.
Number 86.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Rodgers now on 1st down. He'll find his man on the comeback route. Complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
And again, it's Rodgers. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Slant to Adams. And down inside the 15 he goes. They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row.
That's another.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. And he's over 100 yards now after that left. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jay Sternberger, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Packers get a score closer.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
18.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game, it could very well turn out to be the shocker of the weekend. Not too many expecting them to come in here and win. And they're not just winning, they're dominating. And now trying to finish this one off. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 30.
Again, it's Dillon. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
6-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. The Ravens on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have a Ravens 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
At the 44-yard
Tackle was made by Joel Iyiegbuniwe.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, Dillon. He's got the first down here inside the 30. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
J.K. Dobbins on the carry for Baltimore.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. On 2nd down, Dillon might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. He'll find Metcalf. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
7-yard line.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now a carry for Dobbins. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door.
The 2-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal. Today's final score.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Ravens, their battle to finish 500 gets a slight lift as they move to 6-8 on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Packers, their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7. And they'll get a home date next week against the Minnesota Vikings. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
She like got me.
That boy on the beat, so you gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting nothing back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? The good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay, look, sometimes you need to fake, sometimes you need to know your worth, sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but they from the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake, you gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage, with the mainframe, loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't wanna seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I wanna see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that, it's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe. Oh. Men gon' lie, women gon' lie. You're looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase, see with your eyes. Everybody claim to be greatest of all times, but they never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line. Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional. Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb. Came out of my mama with some running tennis shoes. Faster than the speeding bullet. No, it's cool. Don't play with it, baby. What you gon' do? Stop playing.
Chicks, you don't know that occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months saying I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't feel. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the union, what you trying to do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you missing, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback, nah. Told me that she good, she don't need jack, nah. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell you to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the pastor say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last today. I got the city talking about me like I passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months saying I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. Ooh, and she felt intrigued. Trying to the LMPD. Go and get your self-esteem. And she trying to link up. So much we got synced up. Pulled up in the dinged up whip. This ain't Pepto-Biz, what this pink stuff is. Gonna tell me
Yeah, you heard me, you ain't felt me. I've been moving, I've been shaking, go and hit me on the celly. Try to sell me on something while I heard it compelling. Ever since I've been gone like Kelly, they been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag. We're going to get in the bag, I'm about to get in it. Nah, I better get to habit, you should know what's up. I'm into it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know that I can pace it. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a went broke, get a check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat.
Flag on the play.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a flag on the play. Flag on the play.
Hold up.
There's a flag on the play. Let's go.
Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Girl, it hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake.
Let's go.
I just took off with that rock, just like Tyreek Hill. I just count 100 racks, that's a whole field. He don't want no championship, get him out of here. I just got a set, like I run up in the backfield. I just got a set, like I ran up on a quarterback. Shake and bake, make a play just like a quarterback. We ain't worrying about no formers, we ain't staying there. Running off the block, yeah, I'm something like a linebacker. I got juice like a Fanta, how you like it?
How you like it?
I'm on purple, I'm on yellow, like a Viking.
Like a Viking.
All these plays that I'm catching, I done gone crazy. I do my thing, 6 range, just like Tom Brady. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, it hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake.
Let's go.
I'm in the field like a Panther, I done up the standards. Like Michael Vick in Atlanta when it's time to scramble. Neck full of water, call me Black Bridgewater. Lamar Jackson, how I throw them Ravens cross the border.
Hold up. You know I'm a touchdown with the sack. Run up the whole like a running back on the play. Intercept the pack like a safety. You boys can't shake the play. That's a flag on the play. Let's go.
Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket.